Hi, this is Kurt Warner, the President and CEO of Platinum Sales Systems. I'm often asked, exactly what do you guys do? Well, the short answer is that we provide a marketing platform for real estate agents, primarily for those agents who focus on luxury properties. There's a lot more to it than that. We combine physical products with online services to deliver what we believe to be the near-perfect combination of high-tech and high-touch. We've developed a comprehensive, integrated, and balanced marketing system. It's not just one thing, it's a system. You're probably still a little lost as to what we do. It's easier for you to understand if I show you a real-life example. This presentation will show you a step-by-step outline of a system we created for Linda D'Ambrosi and Sandra Callen of the SMART team. They're the exclusive listing agents for the estates at Trump National in Palos Verdes, California. Prior to a meeting with Donald Trump, they approached us about helping to create a more robust online and offline marketing platform. Here's what we did for them. Throughout this presentation, remember the key elements to marketing: reach, relevancy, and credibility. Our online marketing strategy begins with creating a website dedicated solely to the estates at Trump National. The web address is theestates@trumpnational.com. The strategy is multi-purpose. First, we want to reach more prospects who are searching for information about the community. Since the site's only objective is to provide answers to questions concerning one specific community, and the content throughout the site is related to only one specific community, and the content is optimized for search engine friendliness, we're more likely to be found by those online prospects searching terms related to the estates at Trump National. In fact, over time, our ranking will get higher and higher for related search terms, words, and phrases. In addition to unique content on multiple pages, the site can also accommodate unlimited photos with descriptive text, as well as unlimited links to documents, files, pages, and other sites. For instance, we link to information about the developer, Donald Trump, the country club and golf course, local restaurants, the architect who designed the existing homes, and we link to area schools. Plus, we include links to dozens of other sites. The key factor is to include everything a buyer needs in order to make an informed decision about this community. Make it easy for them to find information, and they'll make a faster decision. So in addition to reach, our goal is to make the site relevant to the prospect search. If they are indeed searching for information regarding the estates at Trump National, we want there to be no doubt that they're in the right place. The homepage heading tells them so. Everything about the site tells them they're in the right place. They don't have to leave the site to gather more information. It's all right there in one place, easy to find. The third goal is credibility. When a prospect lands on this site, when they find all the information they need, and they now want to take the next step, who do you think is the most reliable or credible source? You can be assured they'll seek out the provider of the site. After all, the perception is that you must be the resident expert. Who could possibly know more about the community than the person, team, or company that created the site? The second step of our strategy involved creating a property-specific website for each of the currently available estate homes. We registered the street address as the domain. This is important for expanding your reach. We don't think that prospects won't Google the actual street address. They definitely will. This is how. Once they find your listing, either through the MLS, from your advertising, sign, brochure, flyer from your website or another agent's website, realtor.com, whatever, once they have some level of interest, their next step is to gather more information. What's the easiest way for them to do just that? Of course, they'll Google the address. Since the domain of your home site is the address, you're almost guaranteed to be on the first page of the results, many times in the top 3 to 5 results, often number 1. Our Platinum home sites allow for unlimited content and unlimited photos, the two things buyers want most. In fact, according to the NAR, 97% of online buyers found detailed descriptions and photos useful in their home search. Unlimited and unique content also creates a more search engine friendly site. When your content includes keywords, terms, and phrases related specifically to the community and area, your site is much more likely to be found by prospects. Typical MLS terms such as bedrooms, bathrooms, dining room, and family room are terms that a prospective buyer uses to narrow their choices. They're not terms they use in their search string. They'll Google phrases such as homes for sale in the estates at Trump National, or homes for sale in Palos Verdes, or homes for sale in Palos Verdes Peninsula Unified School District. In addition to including key phrases to boost your findability, your content should be written to sell the lifestyle or to romance the listing. First, you can't possibly describe a multi-million-dollar home in the space allotted in the MLS. In fact, I believe you can't really describe any home under the space constraints of the MLS. Second, there's an old sales adage, facts tell, stories sell. If you want to sell your listings faster and for more money, don't limit your description to just the dry, boring details. Think relevancy. Sell the lifestyle. Sell the prospect on the unique features and characteristics of the home and the community. As with the community site, the Platinum Home site includes an abundance of information. Unlimited content, unlimited photos with unlimited descriptive text, floor plans, site plan or a survey, community information, schools, community activities like museum and the arts, yacht clubs or other recreational activities, and even shopping. Remember, everything a buyer needs to make a decision is in one easy-to-find location. All buyers have questions that must be answered before they make a decision. The old school method was to search the MLS, pull a list of 10 or more homes that might meet your client's criteria, then drive them around to view them. If they like a home or two, then you'll begin to gather more information. But not today. First, it's a colossal waste of time. Nobody wants to do that, not you as a buyer's agent or the buyer, or you as a seller's agent or the seller. Today we do our initial research over the internet, then narrow our search to 2 or 3 homes we actually want to view. Make it easy for buyers to buy, and guess what? They buy. Again, think of the key elements to marketing. Did we satisfy each component? We're more likely to be found by prospects who have narrowed their search criteria and are more likely closer to making a decision. Our information is much more relevant and detailed than what they will possibly find on other sites or from other sources, and we've improved our clients' credibility by positioning them as an absolute expert on this home and the community in general. The next phase of our strategy addresses a topic that's definitely on the mind of most agents: how to reach the mobile prospect, how to provide instant information to interested prospects, how to capture leads and sell your listings faster. Remember, think listings, leads, and leverage. For each of the Platinum Home sites we built for the estate homes, we also created dozens of corresponding mobile websites specifically formatted for hundreds of mobile devices. We attached a text messaging feature that prompts a prospective buyer to text a request for more information and photos. Once that happens, the prospect immediately receives 2 text messages. One provides details and a link to a properly formatted mobile site, and the other includes the listing agent's name and contact information. Simultaneously, the listing agent receives a text message and email with the prospect's cell phone number with an indication of which listing they're viewing. Our system sniffs out the prospect's mobile device and serves up the correctly formatted mobile version of the website. If the prospect enters the domain using a mobile browser, we also identify which browser they're using and deliver the properly formatted mobile site. Again, think of reach, relevancy, and credibility. Mobile capability allows you to reach more prospects with relevant and instant information. Go ahead, try it. Physical print collateral ties the online marketing with more traditional print and direct mail marketing. In lieu of the common just listed postcard, we offer a virtual open house invitation. We purposely designed it to be a different size than the standard postcard so it doesn't get lost or tossed like most other overused real estate postcards that prospects receive nearly daily. The different size, style, and color attract the attention of prospective buyers and sellers. They're directed to the Platinum Home site showcasing the estate. It can be mailed as a standalone piece, or mailed in our elegant foil stamped jacket, or used in place of brochures or flyers. You'll save time and money by not creating elaborate brochures. Instead, just direct prospects to the Platinum Home site where they'll find much more information than you can possibly include in a printed brochure. Online is where the prospect will end up anyway, even if you spend hundreds of dollars on a brochure. So just direct them there in the beginning. Remember, the goal of a typical just listed postcard is to notify the community of a new listing with the hopes that someone in the community can refer a buyer. It's also to establish yourself as a neighborhood listing expert in case a prospective seller is in the process of selecting an agent. Affluent sellers want an agent who understands how to market luxury homes. They want an agent who understands the importance of packaging and positioning their unique property. They're looking for differentiation. The virtual open house invitations serve to reach your prospects with a relevant message while greatly enhancing your credibility as a marketing expert. An additional element we use to expand reach is to post each of the listings on our national search site, PlatinumLuxuryListings.com. This not only places the listings on another website, providing more exposure, but a national search site gets many more hits than a local site. The national site becomes an authority site in search engine terms, and because each of the individual home sites are linked from the national site, the individual sites as well as the community site will receive a higher search engine score, resulting in higher search ranking. The site allows your listings to be found and also serves as a resource for buyers or sellers who are looking for an agent in your area. Another element we use to expand reach and to help more sellers find you, then select you, is our multimedia marketing presentation. We customize and personalize a presentation that explains to prospective sellers how you plan to market their home. Regardless of whether they verbalize it or not, the biggest question on a seller's mind is, how do you plan to sell my home fast and for the highest possible price? This presentation outlines your strategy. It's available on CD as well as online through your website or within your email signature block. The Platinum Portfolio is the first step in providing an outstanding first impression. This listing presentation portfolio is designed to physically and aesthetically differentiate you from the competition. It's large, thick, weighty, foil embossed, rich to the touch and lush to the eyes. There's simply no way for a high-end seller to mistake the look and feel of luxury. The portfolio also houses a CD featuring the personalized Platinum Multimedia Marketing presentation is used to present your listing materials to a prospective seller. At nearly 2 inches thick, the Platinum Portfolio literally stands above standard folders, a subtle indication of your ability, experience, and expertise. Linda and Sandra use the Platinum Portfolio to present their marketing strategy to Mr. Trump. They'll also use it to present their listing presentation and materials to other prospective sellers. Alright, let's tie it all together. Starting with the Smart Team's personal website, we link to each of the Platinum home sites. Each of the Platinum home sites are also linked to each other. We created mobile sites with text messaging and lead capture for each of the Platinum home sites. Each listing is posted on our PlatinumLuxuryListings.com site. We created a community site dedicated to the estates at Trump National, which has links to each of the Platinum home sites. We printed virtual open house invitations directing prospects to the websites. We also created a customized and personalized multimedia marketing presentation that explains to potential sellers how Linda and Sandra plan to execute a specific marketing strategy to sell their home fast and for the highest possible price. The presentation, again, is available online as well as burned to the CD, which is enclosed in the Platinum Portfolio. The key to our strategy is to build each of the components into a cohesive and comprehensive marketing plan. The next step is to integrate each of the components with each other to cast a wider net and to build an impenetrable web presence. Internet saturation equals market domination. Give us a call or visit our website. Let us show you how you too can dominate your market. If you're interested in Platinum community sites for your market area, call now. We'll only build one site dedicated to a specific community or neighborhood. If you want to be the agent who controls that community, you must act now. We look forward to working with you. Have a great day.